Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Maddox Groves, and today I'll be presenting my marketing plan for Apex Fuel. Apex Fuel is a sports drink with energy that I created for athletes and active students. As a college athlete myself, I thought this would be a realistic product because balancing sports, workouts, classes, and life takes a lot of energy. So today I'll explain how this brand could be successful in the market. The goal of this plan is to launch Apex Fuel in 2026 and grow the brand over time. This product is designed to stand out because it combines hydration and energy in one drink. A lot of brands only really focus on either one or the other, so Apex Fuel tries to solve both problems and set themselves apart. Okay, so for the company overview, Apex Fuel is a sports drink and energy drink combined. It contains electrolytes for hydration, caffeine for energy, and vitamins for performance. It is also designed mainly for athletes, but also active students and gym users. The product would be sold in single bottles in packs. I chose a mid-price strategy so it stays affordable for the students. Mission statement. The mission statement of Apex Fuel is to help athletes perform at their highest level through clean energy, hydration, and focus. The first goal is building brand awareness. Since it's a new company, people need to know what it is. The second goal would be growing sales. The third goal is entering the college sports market. And the final goal is trying to build repeating customers. Market opportunity. I believe that there is a strong opportunity for this product. Many energy drinks are seen as unhealthy or cause crashes. Many sports drinks hydrate you but don't help much with focus or energy. Athletes often need both, especially with early workouts, games, practice, and school responsibilities. This is where I think Apex Fuel can stand out. The main target market would be younger active customers that include college athletes, high school athletes, gym members, runners, and busy students, and anybody who's into physical fitness or, staying in peak physical shape. I think this group makes sense because they care about performance and convenience. They also spend time on social media, which helps marketing. We would, do marketing through social media since our target market does spend a lot of time on it. I would say our age range would be 16 to 28 years old, so anywhere in that range. Competitor analysis. Apex Fuel would compete with sports drink companies and energy drink companies. So here's some examples of sports drinks: Gatorade and Body Armor, and then for energy drinks, Celsius, Red Bull, and Monster. These brands are already popular, so Apex Fuel would need strong branding and a clear message in order to stand apart with those, powerful brands like Celsius, Red Bull, Monster, Gatorade, Body Armor. The biggest advantage is combining hydration and energy into one drink. Another advantage is having a cleaner athlete-focused image. Instead of being marketed like an extreme energy drink, Apex Fuel is focused on performance. That's another way it's set apart from the others. It is also made specifically for athletes. I think this is a good way to make it feel more authentic, feel more personable to the consumer. The product strategy. The product includes electrolytes, 100 milligrams of caffeine, B vitamins, and low sugar. That gives consumers energy without going overboard. I also included multiple flavors to attract customers, but we can always add more if needed. What I have for now is Blue Raz, Citrus Charge, Berry Blast, and Tropical Surge. Um, I think the flavors are important because taste matters. People won't rebuy something if they don't think it tastes good. So it's definitely important that we figure out what does taste good and, stick to that. So for our pricing strategy, a single bottle of Apex Fuel is $2.99, where a six pack costs $16.99. We would also be doing team discounts for athletic programs. The reason why I chose mid-level pricing is because it feels affordable but still quality. If it was too expensive, I feel like students would just skip over it. And if it was too cheap, I feel like it might look low quality to them. So I tried doing a mid-level pricing to keep, the best of both worlds. Promotion strategy. Promotion would focus mainly on younger audiences. TikTok ads and Instagram Reels would be useful because that is where many students spend their time. As I mentioned earlier, athlete influencers could also help build trust. And I think how we would do something like that would be like NIL or, that team discount, like getting those out to the teams and then finding who on the team, if anyone wanted to like post Apex Fuel or, just influence Apex Fuel on their Instagram stories or whatnot. I think campus sampling could also be a strong strategy as well. If people try it for free and like it, they may buy it. So I think setting up on campuses and having sampling stations is a great idea. Gym partnerships and team partnerships would also help exposure. So getting them out to the gyms in the area and, the team sponsorships, both of those would be helpful factors in pushing this drink out. The strengths of this are the unique concept, a strong target market, and a clear brand idea. The weaknesses would be building a new company with a smaller budget. Opportunities include the growing fitness market and college sports. Threats would be major brands with larger budgets, and there is a lot of competition. This helps show both the risk and the opportunities. But I mentioned earlier the different types of ways we are going to set ourselves apart from the other brands. So, I think there is some way to eliminate the, being a smaller company with all these bigger companies around you. I think there is ways to eliminate some of those issues. So focusing on that would help a lot. So for the growth plan, the first growth step would be selling in college bookstores and on college campus stores. So whether that be in the student center, at their calf, it doesn't really matter. It's just getting the Apex Fuel logo out there and into the potential consumers' hands. So that would be our first step of growth. Next step would be partnerships with athletic programs. As I mentioned earlier, I think this is a great way to, push it out there. For future products, we could maybe include powder packets in the zero caffeine version or a no sugar version. I think all of these would be a great job, and honestly, just giving the consumer like options rather than just the standard drink, giving the consumer options could be just another way to push this product, further out there. I think this company could expand nationally if it did well, like locally. Um, I think starting with colleges first would be the smartest move, and then going from there and just building off what we've done at those colleges. I think that would be in our best interest. So for the conclusion, Apex Fuel is a product that fills a real gap in the market. It combines hydration, energy, and performance all into one drink. It has a strong target audience and realistic pricing. It also uses smart promotion methods for younger consumers. Smart promotion methods, this would be your Instagram, TikTok, those types of ads. And yeah, that is pretty much Apex Fuel. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I appreciate it.